Hey there folks, and welcome to another edition of Uncomfortably Close to a Fat Guy. Today, I'm going to do one of my little Tardy reviews. They're tardy because they're movies that came out ages ago, sometimes, and I've only just seen them. Today, I'm going to review a movie called Solomon Kane. A movie that I'm just going to go right ahead and assume is based on a graphic novel. It just feels like it is. And for the most part, it's your basic action film. The basic plot is this guy named Solomon Kane. This guy named Solomon Kane is a horrible person who goes around slaughtering people in northern Africa as part of the Crusades, but mostly just to make himself richer, and doing all kinds of greedy, awful things. And that's when he finds out that the devil, with whom he has apparently struck a bargain, although he seems to deny it, wants his soul. His particular soul. Wants it real bad. Why this is? I don't know. In fact, one of the problems I have with the whole movie is that Satan is surprisingly incompetent. Well, we think that the Lord of Lies and the Prince of Evil would be able to just kill a fucker. Just kill the guy and take his soul. But no. I mean, we find out about this whole bargain because this giant, awesome, cool demon thing calls itself the Devil's Reaper. Is like totally gonna kill Solomon Kane. But then Solomon Kane just jumps out of the window, and the big, scary Devil's Reaper thing just more or less shakes his fist and says, "You can't escape us!" Well, yeah, he can, and he does it for the entire movie. So next we see him, he's living in a monastery, he's covered his body in the now mandatory tattoos, in this case, in an attempt to keep the devil away from himself. He's become a new man, and all that, and, well, then the folks in the monastery say, well, you know, you've been pretty good while you're here, and, gee, thanks for giving us all your wealth, but, peace off. And, as a testament to his new outlook on life, he does not immediately slaughter them. Instead, he just leaves. And at first he tries the whole pacifism thing. But then, of course, he meets some nice, completely innocent pilgrim-type people. And then they meet some completely horrible, devil-worshipping bandit-type people. And he has to come be the super deadly Solomon Kane again. Because otherwise this would be a really boring movie. And so there's a whole lot of, killing and whatnot. Slaughtering his way through the hordes of the possessed. All because of a wizard named Malachi, which is an interesting name for a sorcerer, wizard, demon thing. Because it means messenger. Makes me wonder what the message is. Because the message is, die! Anyhow, and so eventually, blah blah blah, kill, and eventually he kills the evil sorcerer. Also the giant demon thing that crawls out of a big scary mirror to kill him. Different giant demon thing, much bigger, but way stupider. And apparently he cheated the devil, so that's it. It's never explained why the devil would want his soul in particular so bad that apparently, according to the movie, the whole thing with demon bandits raping and pillaging and burning and everything all across the land, and the whole basic plot of the movie and the disaster that befell the people in the movie was all just to lure Solomon Kane to the castle of the bad guy, which happens to be the castle that Solomon Kane grew up in. Seems to me there has to have been a less complicated way of going about that. Like, say, just sending him a message that says, I'm very evil and I'm in your castle. But anyhow, enough of the plot summary of what plot there was. Basically, I would give this I would say this is an above average mindless action. It's got a bit more of a bit of a plot. There's a thing with his dad and not getting along with his dad, and then later on, well, he kills his dad, but he has to, and blah blah blah. And not before making with him. Wow. But yeah, I mean, it's very stylish. It's very, the guy playing the main character, Solomon Kane, good job of making him seem like a real person, putting the sort of angsty, tortured ex-sinner thing across. There's some very good villains, and in general, it's got a good atmosphere to it. A good 17th century. Medievalish, but a world where magic exists kind of atmosphere. As long as you don't get too hung up on logical inconsistencies or other unanswerable questions, I'd give this one a medium thumbs up. I'd say, yeah, sure. If you like action movies, then give this one a shot. It's better than your usual mindless action film. So that's my review of Solomon Kane, the movie. I will talk to you folks again tomorrow.